Hey guys, welcome back. So for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. And for those of you who are returners, welcome back. So we are season 1, episode 12 of Sons of Anarchy. We are 2 episodes from the finale. This is The Sleep of Babies. Oh man, so Opie has been laid out to be a rat. Clay and Tig have decided in their infinite wisdom that they're going to fall into this trap that Stahl set for them and have decided to take Opie out on the DL. This isn't good for anybody, and the episode ended with basically Clay lying to Jax and telling Jax, no, 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 everything's good, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Opie's good with the club. Lying through his fucking teeth. And Tig is just gung ho happy to do this shit. He should be asking questions. He's not. What they should be doing, in all honesty, is they should be waiting until the witness is announced, the witness against Bobby is announced, and not saying anything incriminating to Opie, because Opie is telling y'all he's innocent, and the Stahl is setting him up, and y'all don't think the Stahl's going to put trackers in his truck and in his phone? Like, seriously. These are the dumbest smart people I've ever met. So, I think that's it for this episode, guys. I was saying in the Arcane episode Monday that I was probably going to have 3 straight weeks of season finales, but it actually looks like next week is going to be the season finale of both Arcane and Sons. And Mayans is probably going to be 3 weeks after that, if my math is right. Because I think theirs are 8 episode or 9 episode seasons, and we just finished episode 6. So we've got 7, 8, and 9. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into Sons of Anarchy, episode 12, The Sleep of Babies. You guys ready? Let's do this. And we got Jax asleep. Oh, there's Tara. Y'all have to be at Tara's house. There's no way that you're just sleeping with Tara in a house with Wendy. She came back in the last episode too. I forgot about that in my little recap from the beginning of the episode.
What did he say?
Oh, I think it's the first time she said it since he asked her. And she said it when she's half asleep. That's that real shit right there. Well, you're not overthinking. Gemma's already up. Yeah, 10 in the birds.
Sometimes I do.
I forgot about that. That is the hardest line. Opie and Donna. With the kids between them. And Opie is in heaven right now. Opie is in heaven right now. And which hooker are you with, Tig? Chibs, what are you doing? You got one laid on your lap? Chibs is far more gentle with his than Tig is, though. Fucking Juice passed out with one on the pool table. Why y'all gotta do Piney like that? Which, by the way, as somebody who, as I mentioned, you guys are gonna get little snippets of like who I am in these episodes. As somebody who has breathing issues, which I do, I'm not nearly to the level that Piney's at. I don't need the thing yet. But I'm probably about 5 years away from that. Don't start smoking, kids. It's a nasty habit, and it will destroy your life if you're extremely unlucky, as I was. Anyway, waking up with that yeah, that's legit to somebody with breathing issues. It takes a bit, 3 or 4 years, when it starts for you to start differentiating what is happening because of your breathing isn't your heart. Like you will immediately go to it being your heart. So that 100% legit. May your hands always be busy. May your yeah. Be swift. Somebody who's coming off it like that. May you have a strong foundation when the winds. God, she is gorgeous. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. Always be sung. And may you stay. May you stay forever. I apologize for that singing, by the way.
Brad. Meeting's all set. Oakland, 2:30.
Good. Hope he's wired. There's no way in hell we're gonna be able to separate him from everybody. Everything we're doing. We gotta protect our guys. It's gonna happen today.
Agent Stahl.
I hope his pickup is working. We're not getting anything from the bug or the cell.
Check his truck when you can. He might have been smart enough to sweep it.
What if Claire, one of the others, found?
U.S. Attorney will have to release the name of the witness, so Sam Crow will know that Opie isn't the snitch. And then we can arrest his shaggy ass.
His shaggy ass.
Claymore wants to see you.
Hey.
It's okay. Hey. It's okay.
Clay ain't fucking around.
You kicked down my doors. You hurt my wife. What you did to Opie and his family proves one thing. You're desperate. Because you got nothing on us. You hate the fact that we get the same rights and freedoms as you do.
You make me so proud to be an American.
It's such a good line. Oh, there are so many really good lines in the shows I'm watching right now when you look at the world that we're currently living in, because that is such a genuine fact to the political spectrum. There, I don't think, is not a side of the political spectrum that does not feel this way about the other side in one fashion or another. Like, you hate the fact that we enjoy the same freedoms as you do. One side will view it about like 2A and things like that, and the other side will view it about like medical freedoms and religious freedoms and things like that. But that is a very profound statement. It really is.
You're a fascist pig.
Truth.
You know what Otto did to you? It's just the tip of the iceberg.
Careful.
Our retainer with Rosen's good for one more week. If this thing with Bobby goes to trial, we're gonna have to pony up some serious upfront cash. I talked to Alvarez. The Mayans want guns, they want them right away.
We ain't got nothing to sell.
Pull our security surplus, we sell them those.
Wait a minute. I thought we didn't sell that surplus.
You don't. No, you don't.
Leaves us nothing to protect the club.
Well, I'm out of ideas here, Jax. If we don't jump on this deal, we lose it.
ATF are still camped down at Unser's office. You really want to take that risk?
We can do this smart.
Truth.
We set up 2 locations in Oakland, right? We pick up the money from one, we drop off the guns. They never see guns for money.
Why would the feds still be trailing us?
Maybe they're pissed off because you
It's a
didn't.
very good question. Nope.
You and Tig pick up the money, me and Jax drop off the guns.
I'll go with Hope and Tig.
Go up to the warehouse. Let me know how that's going.
See, even Jax is looking at this like something's wrong. Diddle BB.
They're so cute. Hey.
I think that's all of them.
It's just some liability stuff. We need to think about what we're doing.
You really want to talk about this, huh?
That little smile on Jax's face.
Wasted for relationship chance.
Well, I'm painfully sober.
I can see that.
I could see that.
I'm not getting out of this, am I?
No.
My shit was crazy, Tara.
Mm-hmm.
That I gotta be with you every minute or I'm gonna kill myself type of crazy. But this can't be that. So we gotta figure out what's right. But I'm not trying to avoid this, what we have.
Okay.
That is a good answer as far as Tara's concerned. You can see that little smile on the corner of her mouth. And there's Wendy.
I know what you're doing.
Hanging a banner?
You're going to be a little more specific than that, Wendy.
With me and Tara.
What am I doing?
Trying to put a wedge between him and Tara? Or between her and Jack?
That was all about pushing her out of the picture.
Change anything? Care what my motives are. You still get the thing you want the most?
You know, I was okay with you slipping me enough crank to kill a horse. Because of what I did to Abel, I deserved that.
No, you didn't.
But I am not the same person I was 2 months ago. I can't be a part of this. You're playing with people's lives, Gemma.
Oh, she dropped that thing. Like, you really want to do this?
Putting down that needle for a few weeks somehow gives you the right to judge me? Because you are burning a hole through the very thing you can't wait to be.
Good line. Good line.
Sooner you accept that, sooner you put down this holy crutch. Jesus is just a guy who cuts my lawn.
I forgot about that line. That is so fucking racist.
If you need anything, I just want you to ask Agent Yost, who will be staying with you, okay?
Okay, when does the trial begin?
We don't know exactly, but soon.
You think this is a bad idea?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Clay made a deal with the Lions to make sure the war didn't reach Charming. Hang on, you think I'm walking into something?
I'm not sure Jax knows exactly what he thinks right now.
Look at the last few months, man. Warehouse gets blown up. Lions try to kill Clay. Bobby's in jail. We got ATF trying to stick Rico up our ass. Well, man, he saw the nightmare coming.
Yes, he did.
He was smart up. Way smarter than me. He had ideas about where to take the club. You know? Legitimate ways to earn.
Clay will never walk away from running guns.
I know.
A few more years. You won't be able to turn the throttle and you'll be number one.
Bobby and Tick. Pushing them in a new direction.
Yep. That's it. Thanks.
Probably best not to greet her with 2 bags of guns.
Yeah, probably not.
Hey, your mom wants to take the kids to Funtown and then to dinner.
Mom's volunteering to spend time with the kids.
Yeah, I guess she had a good time with them. I think she's
That's
just
a whole different thing.
To stay around until she sees you.
Like, that's a whole different thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, it means we'll have the house to ourselves for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That where I come from is called doing the hibbity-dibbity.
Jax is having a party for Abel at the homecoming thing.
Donna's like, fuck, I wanted the date.
Might drop off a gift.
I want to go. Abel coming home is a big deal. Our family should be there.
Yeah, we should.
Look at the look he's giving Donna. Like, that is such a proud look.
I'll tell Mary to bring the kids home before dinner.
He is so proud of Donna for, like, jumping in the way, yeah.
Uncle Sam cut off my 8. Again.
Pretty able-bodied to me.
Hard for me to hold down a job, man. Count of mental illness. Tend to fly into rages. No apparent reason.
Jim is like, I have that.
Don't shoot this into your arm.
That's kind. Able will help my little boys.
What?
Able to help my little boys.
Not what you said.
Bless you.
Not what you said.
Glad you're still in one piece.
Yeah. Been a real exciting month.
Been a real exciting month.
Worried about eyes on us.
Nobody knows I'm here. With my own crew. Buy some time, prevent the war from hitting Charming. Told him I'd sell him some guns.
You're selling to the Maya.
That's why you and me are talking. Alvarez thinks he'll be getting his first gun shipment. Time and locations are the deal. Guns at one, money at the other. I want you and your crew to step on both ends. This foobar helps move our relationship back to monogamous. I know you've been buying guns from the Russians. 3 times the markup, half the selection. I'll feed the competition with the better bullet.
What are the weapons?
AKs, MAC-10s, combat shotgun. We'll make the deal. And then you wait till me and my crew are safe and clear. Join the party.
God, Ron Perlman is such a good actor.
Hey, look.
He does not trust Clay for shit.
The Opie thing makes sense to me, but this... We've made a club-wide peace with the Mayans. We can't...
Peace stays intact. You know, all we gotta do is spin the angry black man story. Play the niggers against the wetbacks. Opie looks like the victim of gangland violence.
And we blame the angry black man.
It's the American way.
That's the racist white man way.
Bug's been ripped out, and Opie's cell's dead.
Thinks Opie's working for us. That's what this morning was. He's feeling guilty about what he might have to do.
Hale doing a little bit of eavesdropping.
Hey, you looking for me?
Yeah. I need to ask you a question. We've spoken over half a dozen times in the past couple of days. You don't think you might have mentioned that you're sleeping with my husband?
Ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
2 more months before that's official, okay?
You need to check into your sober living facility, get some time. If you and Jax are supposed to be together, he'll be there.
She'll never let you be with him. May as well quit while you're still ahead. Or alive, for that matter.
Let me borrow your cell. Found mine in a pitcher of beer. You know anything about that? You ever see your kids?
Once or twice a year.
That hard for you?
Used to be.
Nah, that's voicemail. Thanks again.
Early. You ain't early, you're late.
If you ain't early, you're late. It's actually smart for them not to be on their bikes for this. Although with money, like, yeah, you would need like a truck or something, one would think. I forgot about this. So apparently they decided about midway through the first season, they decided to give Tig like a thing. And that thing they gave him was a crippling fear of dolls. Not kidding.
What?
I hate dolls, man.
Mm-hmm.
Creep me out.
It's a story that needs to be told.
That's a story that needs to be told, legit.
Enforce for Waddle.
Custom scopes. We know.
We know. This just shows you that, like, the Mayans didn't know the quality of the merchandise that Sam Crow was selling to the one-niners and that they themselves had access to. It also shows you why the smaller Sons charter could hold their own against the larger Mayans charter that Marcus was running. It's Marcus had the numbers, Clay had the hardware. It tended to even the score. Got Marcus in the leg. Yeah, it's going down. This man is laying in a pool of dolls. He is in hell right now. So that right there should have been Tig's indication that something's not right here. Because here's the thing, that the little known fact about law enforcement and deals like this. When you're being an informant, when you're doing things like this, you cannot do any illegal activity without the express approval of like your handler. And here's the second factor of that. It has to be in the progress of a sting operation resulting in an arrest. So, with that said, you cannot get clearance from your handler. Sorry, I just had a comment pop up that I didn't really understand. You can't get permission from your handler to say buy a pound of heroin, right? And then that be legal just because your handler told you could do it. It's still a crime that any cop can arrest you for. However, if you ask your handler if you want to buy, a pound of heroin in the process of busting the dealer, and cops should involve themselves in the deal that you set up, your handler will then get you out of those charges because you were basically in the middle of a police operation. So, with that said, the fact that Opie did what he did with that one-niner from behind, no less, should have told Tig that the rat thing wasn't real, because you cannot do that in the back to someone and then have an FBI handler clear you of the charges. So that should have been the first indicator for me.
What the hell happened here, son?
Seems like the Mayans took your weapons. That's what happened.
Listen, go!
Left the Mayans in the middle of the shootout. Yep. That all went to hell fast.
Was this a mistake, or was Leroy sending a message?
I don't know.
This could be the worst case scenario.
Broke with no guns.
And they didn't even get the money from that arrangement either.
I'm on my way.
Can you pick up Wendy?
Yeah, be there in a few.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go pick up my kid.
Well, we need something good right now. Go get him.
All right. What the hell was that, man?
It's like the angry black man was even angrier than we thought, huh?
I hope.
No, I couldn't. Couldn't get a clear shot.
If the Niners are that pissed, maybe they'd bring their rage to Charming. I mean, that'd be the night after the party. Make it ghetto, make it gangster.
All right.
I've been looking all over for you.
And if I give it to you, then I'm betraying my badge. And if I don't, someone could get hurt.
This is one of my biggest problems with law enforcement in the current era that we're in, with so many rulings made by the court stating they don't have to actually protect anybody, they don't have to actually, render aid to anybody, that their job is not to do that their job is to enforce the law. That's it. But how do you enforce the law without protecting people? Like, how do you stop, like, let's say a person with a weapon from doing harm to another person if you don't step in. Like, that makes no sense to me. But anyway, your first priority should be the prevention of people getting hurt, even bad people. If you get intel that, this group of people is going to be, kaboom, you need to tell them, because your first priority should be the preservation of life. Full stop. But so many cops think their first priority is to each other, or their first priority is to, the government. The first priority is to their bosses. No, your first priority should be the preservation of life, which is why, well, let's just say South Texas. The leadership says don't storm the school, and none of the cops do, because their first priority is to them, was to their command structure. I'm one of those cops. I don't care that you told me to stand down. I don't care. There are kids in there. I don't care. Like, that should be number one priority.
That badge ain't even real silver. What do you need to tell me, son?
This might be your most insidious move yet.
You have to be more specific.
Convincing Wendy she might actually have a shot of winning back Jackson and her family. It's a lot of false hope to land a recovering addict.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I was trying to help Wendy, encourage her efforts to change.
Oh, sure you were. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Of encouragement.
Hey. Hey, little man.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get this family home.
Tara's just like roll her eyes. There's the guest of honor. Grandpa Piney.
It's you and Grandpa.
No, I'm sorry. Clay, you may be his grandma's husband, but Piney acted so much more like a grandpa. Like, the whole, is it time for a spruce brew? No, like, you're trying to make a joke and make it about you. Piney was just, he's so beautiful. Let me give you a kiss, son, because this is amazing. Like, Piney, Grandpa Piney.
My boss is pulling the plug on Charming.
Why?
The Mayan body count in Oakland pissed off the FBI.
What about Opie?
Oh, well.
He made his own bed.
No, you made his bed.
With him. Okay, this guy's in danger.
The witness's identity will be out tomorrow. Sam Crow will know that he's not the snitch.
You cannot pull your detail off him.
It's out of my hands.
You storm in here and you turn this town upside down. You leave us with this mess.
That's the government for you.
We had some fun, though. Right?
That may be the biggest power move that Stahl made this whole fucking season. Hale just laid out the whole list of the shit that she did. All the wreckage that she left. And Stahl's only response to look at all this wreckage you left was, you still ate it, didn't you? Thanks for eating it. That's called a power move.
Hey, Lowell, how you doing, man?
Ah, Lowell.
I gotta see how you drink this.
Tara's trying to lay her claim. Jax is like, Tara? That shit was right out in the open.
I'll talk to you for a second.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just... Look, Wendy's like a heartbeat sober. I'm just saying we should be cool with whatever this is around her, you know?
Whatever this is?
Okay, that was 100% Jax's biggest mistake right there. Like, it wasn't even the, we need to be cool with this. Because you could have convinced Tara that we need to be cool with this. It's, look, maybe she does still have feelings for me, and that's a her problem, because me and you, we do our thing. But she's a heartbeat sober. I don't want to be the reason that she relapses. So can we just maybe not rub it in her face? You know, but instead, Jax said, we can be cool, you know, we need to chill with whatever this is. It's the whatever this is that set Tara off. Because that says to Tara that he's not taking it as seriously as she is.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, she doesn't, Jax. And she got scared.
Do me a favor. Make sure Tara gets home, okay?
Don't ask.
Looking at the slap on his face. Don't ask. Wasn't gonna.
What happened?
I got no idea.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can see that.
God, Opie and Jax are brothers, man. Because it's, you know, what happened? I have no idea. Yeah, sorry about, you know, all your face. Yeah, I could see how sorry you are, mother. Quit laughing at me.
You gotta head out. They've had a long day.
The first step Donna takes to becoming an old lady. To not just being Opie's wife, but being Opie's old lady in the club. This was 100% the first step she took in that direction.
Hey, you coming right home?
Yeah? Why?
I want to come back and help Gemma clean up.
Why don't you just stay? I can take the kids home and put them in bed.
You got some cash? Gemma needs powder for the dishwasher. Love you.
I'll be back.
Yeah, 100% Donna's first step to becoming an old lady. Now she wants to come back and help Gemma, and they're going to bond more. And, you know, the other girl, like Luann's going to be there, and they're going to bond more. But Tig saw Donna get into the car and Opie get into the truck.
What's going on? Sorry to bother you on this occasion, but I got some information that probably shouldn't wait. I know ATF's been hanging him out as a rat.
Yep.
That ain't the case. He's not working for them. The wire's on him, not to his knowledge.
The panic on Clay's face.
Hell, he's been privy to all of it, in case you were having doubts about loyalty and such.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate that.
Your next call needed to be to Opie. Your next call needed to be to Opie. You can apologize and step into the ring like Halfsack was doing right. Step into the ring with Opie and take a couple of punches. Take a beating. You're a goddamn MC president. It's not like this is the first time you've been in a fist fight. This is one of your brother's lives. Your next call needed to be to Opie. Because if nothing else, you could have warned him, look, we thought you were a rat. We got intel you're not. We understand that. I'm sorry. But you need to drive like your life depends on it back to this house right now. Opie would then call Donna and tell Donna the same thing. At that point, Donna, just stop the car and get out, because he thinks I'm driving the truck, so you need to get out of the car, take your fucking shirt off, and stand there with your tits out if you have to. That is absolutely heartbreaking. I couldn't watch it again. It upsets me on a visceral level. Like to have someone you care about that much hurt because of your outlaw lifestyle. To have someone you care about hurt because of something you did wrong. I've been there. I fight against it like literally every day. Poor Dom. Poor. Jax, Opie, and I can't tell if that's Juice or Chibs. Oh no, there's the way the tires squeal.
All right, let him in.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah, Clay, you did this. This is on you. This is on you and him.
Guy walking his dog saw a black SUV roll up on the truck. Shot it through the back window. I'm thinking this brutality was meant for Opie. Some scumbag made a tragic mistake.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty fair guess.
You legit know that Unser knows he's talking about Clay. The word choice. And the way he's looking at Clay right now, some douchebag made a terrible mistake while looking Clay directly in the face. Absolutely. This is what made me like Unser as much as I came to like him, because this is Unser telling Clay to his face, you're a douchebag and you did this. This is on you. That's the difference between me and Opie. Opie immediately devolves into inconsolable grief. Mine, I would go stone cold. There'd be no crying. There'd be no grief. It would just be cold, blind rage.
I told you this shit would go bad. This blood's on you.
Back off, Hale.
There you go, Hale.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
I am so sorry, baby.
May God bless and keep you always.
Forever Young. I forgot about that. Forever Young.
Do for others and let others.
You have one baby, and then you have a mother that will never get any older. Forever Young.
Ladder to the stars and climb on every rung.
And such a beautiful shot, because that is his ex-wife.
Forever young.
And you saw the way he treated the other girl at the beginning, which could have. I was originally thinking they were doing Piney dirty by having the girl with the problem in bed with him, but that could have been done that way for that shot with Mary, because the only person that Piney will allow to comfort him, that will allow close to him, is the only woman he's ever loved, that he knows he did wrong. That he doesn't blame Mary for splitting because, the life he lived. Beautiful. That needs to be Tig. Just the absolute deadpan in the eyes of everybody.
Grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always be courageous.
Oh, this shot.
Stand upright.
Oh, God.
Strong.
That shot right there earned Ryan Hurst his permanent spot on this show. I'm not going to say whether he lives till the end. I'm not going to, no spoilers on who dies, who doesn't die, who dies when, who dies, all that. But you'll notice at the beginning of each of these episodes, Ryan Hurst has been listed as a guest starring Ryan Hurst. That shot right there apparently was what got Kurt Sutter to give him a title role, a starring role, because the expression on Opie's face that Ryan Hurst is able to portray, absolutely heartbreaking.
And may you stay forever young.
Yeah, you should not be doing this, Joe.
Hands always.
I understand that you need comfort.
May your feet always be swift.
Because of this whole Donna situation, but
may you have
you're betraying your heart right now.
Foundation when the winds of change shift. Song always be sung.
And Tara knows that she didn't make the right decision, and it's haunting her. And she doesn't even know about Donna. Yeah, even you made the wrong decision, Jax.
Forever.
All right, guys, let's talk about it. Rest in peace, Donna Winston. She wasn't always the greatest character, but at the end there, it looked like she was starting to kind of embrace the life that her husband led, and she was starting to open herself to the other family that her husband had, to kind of bridge the two worlds. Like Jax had told her in like the third or fourth episode, we're not the glue that holds it all together, Donna, you are. And she had taken that to heart, and she was pulling everything into one cohesive, But Tig couldn't look Opie in the eye. He had to do it from behind, or he wouldn't have been able to do it, I think. So that was episode 12, guys. It's a tough one, especially for those of you who are watching this for the first time, or I don't know if anybody who's a fan of me enough to be watching this for the first time. Most of you are fans of the show that are watching various reactors react to this. So I hope my reaction to this rewatch didn't disappoint too much. I will see you guys Friday for the next episode of Mayans MC. And then right back here Wednesday for the season finale of Sons. Until next time, everybody, take it easy. Later.